Alright, what's going on, y'all? So, for those that don't know, well, I guess I gotta stop assuming everybody that's watching me is literally from all over the world. So I'm back on the island. I haven't been on Belle in a very long time, and they switched up some stuff. Like, when we get a whole walk path on the island, like this, like I don't know, this is a bike lane, but like over here is like a whole actual old sidewalk. All this used to be grass. So like this, imagine it's all grass, and then they put like a barrier over here, I guess, so people don't try to walk on the edge to the water. But this ain't really stopping nobody. Anybody can literally just walk over if they want to. Now, I'm not encouraging none of that, but I'm saying, like, people that's really from the city literally used to always walk on the edge and just sit there, just chill and vibe out. You got the boats out. I ain't gonna lie, I think I talked about this a year before, but I will be adding a boat. Like, we're gonna be on this, I wanna get me a boat. Like, I definitely could see me like with a big old boat. I done really walked far as crap already from where I drove at. Got bikers. So right now, my fault, geese. Let me not even get close to you, gang. I ain't scared though, gang. I'm not one of the people you see on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. I'm not one of the people you see on Instagram. Play with yourself. Don't play with me. Yeah, he chilling. He chilling back there. He ain't messing with me. Well, I keep zooming in, but I said, that's what it was. The lens actually did it. It's actually cool. If I remember correctly, over here is you can do kayaking over here, if I remember correctly. It's another side right there. It's actually straight. I don't know where like the kayaking boats used to be like down here. I don't know where they at though. They ain't out right now. If you don't know, we be calling US30 in the chat the Dirty 30, because the US30 be moving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dirty 30 is the official name. Why? Because when it be moving, it be moving. And same thing, if you get hit with an SL, I don't really lose on US30 though. Like I already told you on the past, bro, US30, like when I trade these fun and constant stuff, US30 is my most consistent pair. So it's like for me, what the hell in the water? What the hell? I thought I heard something the first time. Say something like right over there. Let me find out we got something down there too. You can see it right there moving. What the hell in the water? Obviously it gotta be fish, right? But I wouldn't think all that larvae that's down there. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so don't crucify me. But all that larvae I'm looking at, something down there though for sure. But yeah, man, so call US30 the Dirty 30, man, because when it be going, it be taking off. Today, like I was saying earlier, the sales were, for me personally, the sales wasn't the main move that I wanted to see on the charts. Like I wanted to see, I should have brought my tripod. Like everything I'm walking past right now is giving me like a vision of how I can record my videos. Like, dang. But I'm glad I did this though, because now I know. Now I know for sure. Like for sure. Like this right here, I can see myself like recording with my tripod over here. Like literally setting my camera up. Dang, bro. And just getting like a shot from this angle. It's cool. We're gonna be back. Now I got a reason to come back for sure. I got something to work on. Let me see. Can I either I can do it right here and just bag back, or let me see. All right, I don't look that bad. And if I just bag back, and there go the camera. That's what I'm saying. This tripod I got right here isn't as sturdy as my other ones. I got a hefty duty one. This is my original tripod from back in the ways. Actually, you know what I can do? This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do one even better. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna just walk backwards. But this is also why I said if I had a wide angle mic, I wouldn't have to worry about this. Cause then I could just do this. I mean, not wide angle, yeah. If I had a wide angle mic, I wouldn't have to worry about this. I'd literally be able to just talk to y'all like with a wider view. I wouldn't have to bag back as far as I did. Of course, there's people walking, but I don't know. I like this. It's a cool shot, but we're gonna see what it really looks like once I'm done recording. I I'm in a quick little sell scalp and dirty 30, taking it to 42,300. You know what grinds my gears? And this is a shot to all my mentees that's in my Sinners chat. I mean, not my Sinners chat. My mentees that's in the Sniper Squad chat, my personal mentee chat. What grind my gear with y'all, right? I'm talking to y'all. So if you're watching this video, I'm talking straight to you. Y'all will be like, y'all wait an hour or something. Be like, oh yeah, I'm in these US30 sales. Like, yeah, we up. I'm up 2,000 pips. So like, dang. Then y'all come in the chat. If y'all down or if y'all in drawdown, or if you didn't scalp, you'd be like, if you in drawdown, like, hey, what should I do if it's doing X, Y, and Z, if it's pulling back, or you think it's about to go for the buys or sell? Well, no, you should have asked me that back when you first got in the trade. I wanted to make some money with you. How you know I didn't want to make money with you? But it's cool. I'm gonna get my get back. It's gonna be days when I'm scalping, when I'm just getting in and out of a trade quick too. And I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Y'all gonna be like, dang, you took that trade and you didn't tell nobody? And I'm gonna be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, currently, like I said, it's Friday when I'm recording this. What I'm looking for on the charts now. We got 10 a.m. news dropping, so I'm waiting for the retest back to my fibs levels. And like I said, I'm not really favoring the sales. I'm personally looking for the bull runs off the charts. So for me, the sales I'm seeing right now happening on the charts, beautiful. I'm expecting it to, like, if it end up melting, I'm gonna be sick because, like, dang, this was the sales I was looking for last week. But I'm not tripping because I want, like I said, I want my bull run. 2025 markets literally has been like kind of like all over the place. So I feel like I said, if y'all trying to learn trading for the first time, it's kind of, I would say it's kind of tough right now because like any video that you watch on YouTube, it can kind of give you an idea of like what to look for on the charts, but like realistically, bro, you're not gonna, how do I explain this? Like, you're gonna learn how to trade it, but the way the market structure, like typical strategies or typical market structures or typical strategies that you see on YouTube, isn't gonna really help you all the way. Like you're gonna have to be extra patient. You're gonna have to be extra, wait for extra confirmations, or just go to like a higher time frame just so you can have a clear direction, right? Or go to a lower time frame so that way you can have a clear direction. Like in these conditions, I would recommend somebody get like an actual mentor, somebody to like really show them the ropes, because it's dangerous. Like every week, it's like a new different style of week. It's not really one consistent way of how the market has really been moving compared to how it usually been. Like 1 week, like this week in particular. No, wait, 2 weeks ago, it's been a lot of break, retest, break. So it's been a lot of we catch the buys, we can catch the sales, we can catch the buys for the continuation. Then the next week, the charts, well, I ain't gonna walk too far, I was about to, but next week, the chart's gonna switch on you, and what you're gonna find is, I don't know why this car behind me, the chart's gonna switch on you, and then you're gonna find instead of being a week where you're gonna break, retest, break, it's gonna be a week of break for the buys, consolidate, 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 break again for the buys, main swing trade, overall trend week, right? And that's really what this week has been too. Like this Thursday, one of my favorite days to always trade on the charts. Thursday blessed us with a buy breakout. Actually, I'm gonna park for it. I'm gonna go get my car and I'm gonna drive further down this way. Cause I'm not walking all the way down there. I'm walking all the way back. Heck, you know. But yeah, on the charts, bro, like Thursday we caught an amazing swing trade on US30. Amazing, amazing swing trade on US30. Here we are now. Like if I show y'all the charts real quick. Let me see. Make sure I'm showing y'all. Look at the charts real quick. This is what I'm looking for. This is my fibs. So the market just sold off like crazy. If I wasn't so aggressive looking, I knew I wanted the buys anyway. And I knew I wasn't going to trade until after 10 a.m. for like an efficient move. But like if I wasn't so aggressive, this is back at a main resistance level. Like this was an easy sell move to catch off of the sales. That's why, J-Shack, if you watching this, shout out to you, bro. Like you caught that sell, fire manipulation. And then it's like if news drop at 10 a.m., maybe we finally see that overall downtrend push that we wanted to see this week on US30 anyway. Now, me personally, I'm not really looking for those sales no more. So for me, 10 a.m., I'm going to be looking for buys back to the top of that zone. And that's going to be like the official trade that y'all, it's funny, like y'all on the vlog right now, y'all not going to see this until the video release. But that's going to be like the official move that I'm going to look for. So we're going to see if the market play out or not. But we'll see. We'll see how it play out. Hopefully it do. then I'll take the buys. If not, like I said, I'm gonna be done for the day. Now,
couple things. First, as you guys can see, changed my name, man. My new name is A Vlogs instead of my original name, only because I saw somebody else had the same name as me, and I want to make sure like I have like a platform that's literally separate from everybody else's, and that can stand out more when it comes to getting into the algorithm and just popping it more. So I hope you're rocking with the new name. But for this section of the video, we're gonna be talking about US30. So, and it's going to be dedicated to something I feel like that can help a lot of traders, and that's going to be understanding fake breakouts. Today was a perfect example on US30. Actually, just in general, this week in general, I'm pretty sure you guys already know because y'all trading too. This week in general has been very choppy on the charts. The markets has been moving very like in weird consolidation, weird moving slow. And I think it's because it's a low volume week. It's not a lot of news coming out this week. It's been 2 days, I think, in particular, where we didn't have news at all dropping during New York session. So that kind of helped with the market moving slow. But it's also like, dang, like because the market is moving slow, it's so easy to get psyched out of your original setups. It's so easy to get psyched out of trades that you knew that you would take in any other different circumstances, even myself included, right? I've seen these markets before, so I knew how to handle it when it came to trading it. But for my people that I don't, I kind of want to talk about it a little bit, so that way, like you guys can gain some value from it as well, and maybe even like help fits your trading strategy or like fits how you approach the markets on days where there is not a lot of volume in the market, on days that there isn't a lot of news coming out in the charts. So let's get into that. Actually, before I can get into that, I'm gonna say a quick thing real quick too. So it's weird today, right? So today's kind of like a weird day. Not today in particular, but yesterday I officially announced that there is basically no more enrollments available for my signals chat. Like the signals chat is officially coming to like an end of an era, man. Like I've had my signals chat since 2018, back when I first started trading, like all the way back then. Like I'm talking about back when I was hitting break even on trades, where I had trades that hit TP, I had trades that hit stop loss, to literally perfecting my strategy to how I call trades off of people, like boosting my average up to 80% winning rate, 85% winning rate, 90% winning rate, 95% winning rate, and then even now to like knowing that my mentees or people that's in my signature in particular can like if you in my chat, even if you're in my chat now, like y'all know like you can feel like confident in the trades that I'm calling out because I'm calling out these setups for a reason. And we have constant results back in these same setups that we take every single day. So it's crazy. Like it's like it's like a surreal, like it's a real moment. It's gonna hit me when I'm actually done, like waking up, calling trades in the chats in particular. Um, but I don't know, man. Like it's kind of I'm over here smiling because like I'm happy and I'm sad at the same time because obviously people was DMing me saying like, hey, dang, like really, bro, like you should keep it like this the end of this and da da da. Like you feel me? Like it's been a couple people that have been reaching out and stuff, but honestly, I still feel like it's the right thing to do. Maybe a year or two from now, I might open it back up. Who knows what the future is hold? But I know currently, I really want to dedicate like these next couple of months to really just getting my time back for myself. Just taking this time to travel, but also not only that, just really focusing in on like my students in the academy even more. But not even just the students in the academy, but just like my actual personal mentees and just really doubling down and really focusing on really teaching people the skill, really teaching people that's actually serious about learning. Because on my signals chat, it was feeling like for me it started getting to a point like I don't want to say boring, but like it was getting like repetitive, the same thing every single week, the same thing every single all these years, same thing. Yes, I'm getting these results, but I'm not really seeing people like I'm not really seeing the results behind the results that I'm calling in my signal chat, if that makes sense. So I'm calling all these fire trades, but if I'm only getting such a handful of people that's DMing me or telling me like, hey, appreciate this, da da da, or hey, like this trade, just like you get what I'm saying? Like if I'm only getting a handful of that versus my personal mentees, I get to talk to them daily, I get to see them. I could tell when they're making money, when they're not, or when they're not trading versus when they're not because they're not in the trades. Or like I can actually be hands on texting them. They can hands on text me, or they can hands on. We can schedule one on one so they can figure it out, right? Versus send a chat. Somebody, I think today or the day before, somebody randomly DM'd me like, "Dang, Gabe, like it said that your send chat been gone." Like, bro, I didn't even know you was in the chat anymore. You don't even talk to me outside the chat. So how am I supposed to know how y'all doing if nobody was? You feel me? Like if I'm not getting no type of keep going, keep doing it, da da da, like motivation to keep going. That's why I'm like, you know what, I want to pivot because I really want to be hands on and really see the for real results like I do with my mentees and people that's like I can tell and people that do DM me that take the academy series that really be plugging in and study the strategies. My people that got the EAs that take advantage of the EAs that really like be asking about EA updates. All those different things like I can tell from who's serious versus who's not serious, and I really appreciate that and I love that I can tell by myself like too like I want to put my energy towards the people that's serious about learning and actually genuinely want to trade, right? Center chat is cool. I was doing it just to help people like start to make money while they was doing their thing. Like it was a great run, but now it's time to really double down and really create another 6-figure earner for real. Create another 8-figure earner for real off of these charts. So I'm excited, man. So we got a couple of weeks. We got 2 weeks left in May of me calling my trades, still going crazy over there. Like I said, this week has been choppy, so I've been very particular on certain setups that I've called out. But like I am definitely excited for what's to come. And then who knows? Like so currently I have I believe it's 3 spots left. It might be 2. I gotta check. By the time I'm recording this video, it could either be 3 or 2 spots left my personal mentorship. I gotta actually go back and check real quick. And then I'll know for sure. I'm pretty sure it might be 2 left. Because the way I've been doing this, I'm making sure like I don't put them in my new chat. I got my two different mentorship programs separated. So my OG mentorship, they got their own chat, and then my personal new mentees that I'm doing, they all like we're not even in the chat yet. I'm doing one-on-one with just those in general. But I knew I said I was going to open up 5, so I'm pretty sure I got. I want to say it's 3 spots left. So that's gonna be for personal mentorship, but the academy will still remain available for those that want to join the academy and just still get access to my trainings and stuff like that, and my strategies and whatever I update in there every week. You guys will get the sauce for that. But even down to funded accounts too. Like I got some things in store for the funded accounts section, and I'm thinking about either I might branch in my actual website. I might branch off and make a funded account section separate from the actual academy, so that way it's more affordable for people to potentially join that and just focus on just funded accounts. Like, so this is for my people that's like, Abe, I already got my own strategy. I just want to know what platforms are you trading? How are you trading it? How are you passing it? What are your take profit goals, stop loss, payouts? What does everything that I need to know about a platform look like from your eyes? And I'll join that. But I want to join your academy. If that's you, stay tuned. I've been like low-key working on something, thinking about something on the side that could be another option that I could offer to people that don't necessarily want to join the academy, but just want to be a part of my funded account journey with my mentees and stuff like that. So that's coming soon, right? So sorry for this long tangent, long rant. Let's go ahead and jump back into the video and let's get into fake breakouts, understanding fake breakouts, and how to anticipate them. All right, so I'm gonna do this training without my moving averages, and I'm just gonna strictly off of price action. My academy members watching this, I might do another video in detail, like with how we trade with our strategy in particular. But even just for like the average person watching this, y'all still can learn. Even if I wasn't using my MAs, it's still game to be gave. And y'all getting a little bit of this. I dropped this in the video. I mean, not video. I dropped this in my book, and actually, I just remembered that I pulled it from my site. But by the time this vlog is up, I'm gonna reopen that section in my academy. So if you head to my website, you'll be able to get to purchase my book if you want it. All right, focus aid. So as you can see here, this is what we went based off of from Sunday. So Sunday, the market gave us a gap on the charts. Overall, I am expecting US30 to still sell off. All this week, I've been scalping the buys, but I've really been bearish because I understand that one of these days, whenever the news drop or whenever the market finally get out the funk that it's in, right, it's gonna eventually sell off like crazy to close this gap eventually. And once this gap closes, then we can start talking about look for buys again. But until then, we're gonna be looking for the sales eventually on the charts to come. Some nice pullback is gonna have to come out. Strictly not even just because it got to, but like how do I explain this? Usually, regardless, whenever the market goes into a period of like consolidation, when it's moving very slow throughout the days and just started like moving weird and losing momentum, whenever that volatility and liquidity come back into the charts, that's when we see like those big major moves. So even if that means we get a buy push to the upside, and then next it starts to dump the market and sell, or if we get the initial dump in the market sell off for the whole day, and then there's going to be a buy recovery the next day. That's kind of like my overall analysis of what I will be looking for on US30. So as we get into today is, as I'm recording this because this is the day of the fake breakout. Today is Wednesday, I believe. Today Wednesday? Yes, today is Wednesday. So Wednesday is all the way over here. This is Tuesday's market. So I'm gonna come to the 1 hour just so we can run play on this real quick. So already we saw Monday, broke out the zone, took off a crazy buys, gave us a higher low right here. Boom. Tuesday, it started doing this at London session. I'm gonna let this play out. Gave us a retest. So as we can see, we're in consolidation. But ultimately, right, everybody in the mother is probably bearish on the charts. Like if you go to the other indices, I'm pretty sure they always in alignment with looking for a downtrend. The market is moving slow. Typically, if I'm trading US30, I'm looking to see if we're going to get a retest or some form of a sell happening on the charts. So today, right, the market at opening bell, typically what will happen is, this is opening bell price right here, right? So market starts to push. Oh, no, this is not opening bell. This is opening bell, which is so crazy because like the market never moves as slow. Where like this is, you couldn't tell me this is 6 a.m. Like you couldn't tell me this is 6 a.m. price over here. Wait, 6 a.m. price over here, and then this is just 9 a.m. over here. But overall, there still was a story to be said. And that story was that the market was in alignment for the downtrend. So here you can see, I don't usually use lines. Let me use my boxes so y'all can see for real. Here you can see these are all lower highs, letting us know that the market is going in a downtrend, right? All of these placements right here is showing you that it's creating lower highs, lower than the previous high, still creating lower points. So even down to like, okay, this is the last structure right here. And then if I'm paying attention, right, the market gave us another lower high right here at 3 a.m. So 3 a.m., well, Tokyo session, gap, market sold off. It failed to close back above here. This is the new lower high area, right? So when the market came back here around 8 a.m., 8:30, we already knew that this was a previous resistance structure because it didn't break it during London. And if it does break, then we know we're looking to sell up here, right? Because we're still bearish and the market is moving slow. As you can see, it dumps the market. So now we're biased on the charts, right? We see, let me rewind this right here. This is what I like to call manipulation, right? This is what I like to call manipulation. This is when it goes on consolidating. Look, from 8:30 all the way up to 10:45, the market was consolidating. Now, all of a sudden, you get this bearish candlestick right here, followed by this bearish candlestick right here. Most people, the average trader, the beginning trader, will look at this momentum and like, oh my gosh, like the market's about to sell off. Yeah, let's hurry up into the sales. Not really paying attention where you are on the charts. So to the left, as you can see, we already marked this level up because I understood on Monday, this was the last main higher low before the markets came for the buys, right? So this is already, for me, a support level that I'm looking at on the charts. Two, if the market is moving slow and if it's US30, when it's time for it to break out of the charts, US30 isn't going to play with it. So yes, even though, it's so crazy looking at it now, like I called this out separately in my chat. I wish I could upload my audio message that I gave to them. But look, so even though this momentum is looking great, pay attention to what happened off the next 15-minute candle, right? So it's pushing, faking you out. It's so choppy. So this push happened. You would have entered the sell down here. You would have got faked out by this buy. Then the market came back to pull back inside of the zone. The old strategy is if it breaks out the zone, you want to look for the retest. It should be closing under the price. And then you should be looking for a continuation. Now, I have a strategy in particular to where we caught this sell. Like I taught my students how to catch this sell right here all the way back down to the downside. And then the same thing goes for even this buy opportunity right here. I've been trading lately off of my 5-minute, and I've been trading lately off of my 1-minute. And I use MAs. So I'm giving y'all game. I'm really giving y'all the sauce. I'm giving y'all half of the sauce that y'all need. But even just trading with y'all moving averages, now I'm not gonna tell you my parameters. Get you on parameters. If you want my parameters, join my academy. But with the MAs alone, if you get to whatever MAs you use, you back test and see how accurate the MAs cross on a 5 minute or a 1 minute time frame. I really just gave you a game on how to really trade US30. Because when you see this push happen right here, all I see is an extension. All I see is manipulation. I'm not looking to sell right here. I'm looking to hop in my MAs off of the next cross back up to the upside. Or I'm looking to, if I wasn't using moving averages, if I see that this was the previous support structure, once again, I understand candlestick patterns. So I'm looking at this candlestick as a manipulation. Once this candlestick right here pushed here and it starts rejecting, first of all, I probably would have a buy limit off of this order, off of this price anyway. But let's say you didn't. You see this bullish candlestick right here. You take buys off of this previous candlestick structure right here. All you're going to do is take buys all the way until you get you a bearish engulfing candlestick on that 5 minute or the 15-minute time frame. The moment you get like a bearish engulfing candlestick, you're going to close this trade. So this is me teaching y'all this without using any indicators or nothing. If you get a bearish engulfing candlestick, that's letting you know that the momentum has died down for the buys and that the bears, aka the sellers, are taking over. This now becomes a sell entry that you guys can take off of this engulfing candlestick. And for those that don't know what an engulfing candlestick is, it is this red candlestick right here. That's this green candlestick. And basically, an engulfing candlestick is a representation that lets you know when the market is getting ready to reverse. And it is found when the market is going from a bull trend, and then you have a strong bearish candlestick that closes below the previous bullish candlestick. So I'm gonna give y'all like one more example, because this obviously we're not doing this today. I want to find like a clean example so you have to see it. Something like this. So here, bull momentum, bull momentum, bull momentum, bull momentum. Strong bearish candlestick that closes lower than the previous green one. Obviously, you will want to already be out of this trade by then, because obviously this is a big old push, right? But this is a perfect example of what a bearish engulfing candlestick looks like on the charts. So, like I said over here, so we caught this buys, boom, 1,200 pips. The sell setup came in clutch too, bearish engulfing. Take the same sales back down to the bottom of that support structure for another 1,200 pips, right? And if you think I'm lying, I think the entry is right there. And this actually went for 2,000 pips. So even though the market was super choppy and consolidating, after I think what 10 a.m., 10:50, yeah, after it got around after 10 a.m., that's when the market started cleaning up and started doing its thing. Lately, I've been noticing 10 a.m. has been a lot been smoother. That was not English right there. I'm sorry. 10 a.m. has been a lot smoother on the charts compared to trading on like trading before, like trading like 9:45, trading at 9 a.m. opening bell. Just wait till 10 a.m., 10:30 even if you got to. Shoot, maybe even 11. And just let the market really set you up for what you need. Honestly, yeah, because this came around 11. Yep, 11:05. And let the market set you up. So this is caught the buys, 1,200 pips, well, 1,000 pips. Sales, 2,000 pips technically, but I'm gonna just say 1,200 pips for the sales. And then it's the same scenario I said before, right? Market, there's no news coming out, even though the manipulation is looking amazing. Sales are looking great on a 15-minute time frame, right? Once again, I'm seeing this. I'm like, okay, market is looking smooth, but this is kind of like when it comes in clutch when you trade multiple pairs. Because if I'm looking at US30, right, I'm looking at US30, and I'm like, okay, cool, US30 is pushing down for the sales. But if I come over here on Nas and I see Nas is still consolidating inside this zone, 9 times out of 10, US30 is not breaking out of that trade for a long downtrend. And the timing of the day matters too. This is happening at like 1 o'clock, right? If it really was gonna move, it would have just kept melting and really selling off. And the only time you will know when the trend is really strong for real across all your indices is if US30 is melting like this, and let's say Nas was really like selling out of this zone, then that helps give you confidence into wanting to hold this trade and take this trade. But since Nas was consolidating and stuck inside this zone right here, you know, we didn't take the sales. I think I was getting ready to, I think I sent out a sell breakout setup, but realistically, that wasn't a green light because of the lack of momentum that we were seeing. So the sales wasn't valid, of course. And then what ended up happening? The market came back inside that zone again and took off for the buys, right? So that's kind of like how you can protect yourself when it comes to trading fake breakouts. I think I'm gonna end it over here and I'm gonna come back to the actual. That's how you can kind of like protect yourself when it comes to trading US30. Like The biggest takeaways just from that quick breakdown was either you can wait till after 10 a.m. You can anticipate when it's like a fake breakout. So anticipate a manipulation. If US30 is breaking out of the zone and that next candlestick doesn't go bearish like strongly, and it looks like it's starting to slow down and marinate, 9 times out of 10, that pair is not about to get ready to take off, and you can look or anticipate reversals on US30. You can either take that buy setup for the reversals, or you can just be patient and just let the market come back inside that zone, and then take the buy setup there. Because there's a lot of times where I remember in the past, like I used to get killed like that. Excuse me, just off of um I think not even for the sales per se. I think for me, when I used to trade US30, I would take my buy entries a little bit too early. And when I used to take it early, I used to get caught in that pullback, which would be a fake breakout. And when that fake breakout happened, the movement would be so big. I think my drawdown was bad back then because I was over leveraged. I didn't have good risk management. So when I was taking those trades, I would get caught in drawdown. I'm like, crap, oh my gosh. And I'll close my trade, the psychology part. Close my trade early just for the market to fake breakout and come right back to where my entry was at and then go take off to hit my TP. So that's really how I learned about the fake breakouts. And not even just because, like I said, I was never the type to like take sales off of that breakout unless it's my 15-minute close. But for me, it was like more so, like I said, if I was looking for buys early. So that's why I'm so patient. Like for my academy members or my mentees watching this, that's the reason why I'm so patient. I always anticipate a fake push, or not even fake push. I always anticipate like a manipulation push on like where's that last main support level at? Where's the area like? Am I at the area where I'm 100% confident that US30 should be taken up for a buys right here, or do I think it can manipulate right here and push down for the sales and then take off for the buys? Because that's all it be doing. Just fake breakouts are stop loss hunters. Hit everybody's stop loss and then come back and dump the market. And then when it comes back and dump the market, or for this case, it'll be the other way. So hit everybody's stop loss for the sales and then come back and pump the market for the buys. And then people think, oh, the buys are ready now. Then they buy again when it's too late. And then they dump the market again. And then now people are panicking. They don't know what to do. Now they're in a consolidation period where they're like, oh my gosh, like now you're stuck. You don't know which way the market is going, and now you don't have a clear understanding. That's why I always stress patience, 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 patience. Let the market come to you. We do not force setups. We do not force trades. If you feel anxious, if you feel your heartbeat racing, if you feel yourself like, oh my gosh, go push, 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 you shouldn't even be on the trade, bro. Because that means you're gambling, and we're not trying to gamble over here. We only take calculated risk with higher probabilities, with high probability setups on the charts. So as of right now, this I guess this is the end of this segment. I'm about to